everybody, new video from Big Apple Pipes. I am enjoying the first smoke with this nice Baren HH Rustica tobacco. Tobacco very peculiar, very unique, and this time it's in the most literal sense because Rustica, the name of this blend, is referred not to the rustic character of this tobacco, but to the presence of Nicotiana Rustica, which is a different varietal of tobacco that is very seldomly used nowadays to be smoked. It's sort of a primitive kind of tobacco. Compared to the usual tobacco that is smoked, which is Nicotiana tobacco, contains much more nicotine, according to Wikipedia, even up to 9 times the amount of nicotine that you can find in tobacco. And this makes it for a very strong tobaccos that is nowadays only smoked in a few regions of the world. There is typically the Brazilian rop. I believe also in Vietnam they have a local tobacco that is smoked in special occasion, and it is Rustica, and it is used by native tribes in specific ritual because the strength of nicotine, brings you in a sort of high state, let's say. Again, in this blend that took quite some time, I will suggest you to go back to the interview I did with Perry Jensen approximately a year ago, in which he tells the story how he thought about creating it and also how long it took to find the perfect balance of the components. So because this tobacco contains 30% of Nicotiana Rustica, dark Virginias, and a little bit of burley. So to find the perfect balance in order to make it enjoyable without losing its character and its very peculiar taste. So a very unique tobacco in the most literal sense, because there's really no other blend like this one. It is available in the United States in limited quantities every year as a limited edition. It is available in Germany and now in Italy as well. And again, I'm just doing the first smoke, so it's too early to say anything. I will smoke it as usual for at least a week. I'm not sure if this time I will be able to finish the entire tin because again, it's very strong. But let's see, I will tell you more about that towards the end of the video. Now it's time to do the unboxing to see how it looks like, and then of course towards the end I will tell you how was the experience and what I think about it. And of course, if you tried it, let me know in the comments what is your experience with it. Let's go. So here it is. This is the label of the Rustica. This is the German. This is a German tin in Europe. The Rustica is available also in this very convenient tin of 1.5 ounces, so 50 grams. I know that in the United States it only arrives as a limited edition of 100 grams. In Germany you can find it both 50 and 100 grams. In Italy just arrived only 50 grams. This is a German tin I purchased like last year. Yeah, I just opened it up for the Italian version of the video. It is curious that the usual shiny packaging is gone, and there's also some rust. Now I don't know if this comes from the fermentation of the tobacco itself or from the moisture of it. And this is how it looks like, because as you can see, it's a very dark brown, not even a black. I was expecting something more black actually, considering also this very black badass label, but this is what I have. And also the smell is very peculiar because it smells like a Virginia, definitely, but it's very, very dark, and I can definitely taste something like the bitter cocoa when you get some chocolate bar that is like 90% cocoa. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm detecting here with my nose. So it's like Virginia with cocoa beans, definitely cocoa beans. So it's not milk chocolate, it's cocoa. Very, very interesting, very peculiar. I am expecting this to be a tobacco that it will last me a lot of time, because if it is as strong as they say, this means that I will probably not do many smokes every day, so it will definitely last more than a week. But again, I have no idea, never tried the Brazilian rop either, so it's just a matter of trying it out, and let's see how it is. Here we are. I've been smoking this Rustica for over a week now, almost 2 weeks. This is mostly because it's a very strong tobacco, so it's a little tricky to be smoked. But I loved it. I must say, I'm totally overwhelmed. I'm like blown away by how good and surprising this tobacco is. This tobacco is surprising because before smoking it, I was a little bit, skeptical because it's Rustica. It's so strong. All the people I know tried it. They all tell me like, oh, it's so strong, so strong. The only thing they tell me is, it's very full-bodied, powerful, strong, a lot of nicotine, and it seems that there is nothing else. Okay, some people told me that taste-wise, a little flat, it's not much there. So I said, okay, I want to try it, just to try all the Baren HH, this Rustica. I'm curious to try it. Never did before. It's a very unique tobacco, as I said at the beginning, because of its composition and anything else. So let's try it. And I was blown away. It's a tobacco that requires its own way to be smoked. So you have to smoke the way it wants to be smoked. Because if you smoke it in a big or even mid-size pipe, it's too much. It's too much nicotine. You don't even go to the end of the bowl because it's too much. You feel, satisfied. You just want to say, okay, that's it. It's enough. Okay. So you don't really enjoy it. I really enjoyed it in small pipes. These are Group 1 Daniels and all the others I have, because for many years I was obsessed by small pipes. So I have a few Group 1 by Daniels, but I also have Savinelli's, Giuliucci's, many other brands of smaller pipes that nowadays I smoke less than before. So I took them out, and when you put one flake, just one flake, in one of those, you fill the bowl, but the tobacco is so greasy that it burns so slowly that it actually you go easily over a hour smoke with a very small pipe. So it's so pleasant, it's unbelievable. And the flavor, well, there is a lot there. There is really a lot. But you have to retrohale. If you only keep it in your mouth, it's pretty flat. It is indeed pretty flat. It's strong, not rough by any means. It's very smooth. A friend of mine said it's like a punch thrown with a velvet glove. So it's very smooth, but it's strong, but not much flavor overall. But when you retrohale from your nose, you start getting almonds, cocoa, nuts, coffee. It's unbelievable. It's almost as a cigar.